Hey there, I'm Lorraine. You may know me from my YouTube channel, Astrology with Lorraine. I've been an astrology enthusiast for a few years, and I finally started my YouTube channel back in November of 2020 doing sun-moon combinations. I've had a lot of great feedback and even got my channel monetized in just 6 months. I absolutely love teaching astrology, and so I'm very excited to announce my brand new course due to popular demand, Relationship Astrology 101. While running my YouTube channel, I've had a lot of people ask me who they would be compatible with, but it's not something that has a simple answer. It's not as simple as this sign is compatible with this sign. There's a lot of placements that factor into relationships, and with all of these different factors in play, the reality is that pretty much every couple is going to have some aspects of their chart that's compatible while also having some more challenging aspects. It's not just a matter of whether you're compatible or not, it's figuring out what ways you are compatible and what ways you aren't, or if certain parts of your relationship just simply require more effort than others. I think it would be very difficult to find two people who are compatible in every single way, just like it would be difficult to find two people who aren't compatible in every conceivable way. Us humans and astrology are far more nuanced than that. If you've watched my YouTube channel, then you might know that my approach to astrology is a little different. For me, even though I love spirituality and philosophy, astrology has to be practical. It needs to be direct and to the point, but still in-depth and accurate. It also needs to be easy to understand, applicable to your life as a real life human, and it needs to make you and your life better in some way. This is how I teach astrology. So Relationship Astrology 101 isn't just learning about your placements and if you and your partner are compatible or not. It's having a deep understanding of you and your partner's identity, emotions, communication styles, how you show love, desires, ambitions, conflict styles, and so much more. And it's also about how all of these interact with each other. And there probably will be some interactions that are more challenging than others. But in Relationship Astrology 101, we don't shy away from those aspects because digging into those is exactly how we're going to make your relationship better. Because when you find out that you have really compatible and harmonious aspects with someone, it's exciting. You find out that you have things in common and you understand why certain things work, which is great, but it doesn't really push you beyond that. It doesn't create change and it doesn't really help make your relationship better because it doesn't require much effort or growth. I find that when people ask, who am I compatible with? Or are me and this person compatible? What they're really asking is, what should I look for in a partner? What do I need in a relationship? What does my partner need? Will this relationship work? What will the challenges in our relationship be? Can those challenges be overcome, and how? What people really want is understanding. They want to understand themselves better. They want to understand their current or future partner better. And they want to get the most out of their relationship. And that's exactly what practical astrology and this course can help you do. Relationship Astrology 101 will help you understand yourself, your partner, and your relationship on a whole new level. Together, we will help you pinpoint exactly what the challenging areas of your relationship are, why they're happening, and give you practical steps to overcome them. The great thing about using practical astrology for your relationships is it gives you a reason behind any issues, behind the challenges. It makes them less daunting because it gives them a name without assigning blame. I'll give you an example. Me and my partner are very compatible. Our relationship is nothing short of amazing. She's my best friend, and I know it's cheesy to say, but she's my soulmate. I don't know how else to explain how well we fit together, but it really works very well. But alas, even we have had our challenges. And for us, it was with communication. Not all the time. In day-to-day important things, it was actually quite good, but it was usually with talking about worldviews or kind of abstract concepts. Just every once in a while, we'd have this hour-long disagreement and misunderstanding, not argument because we don't fight or yell at each other, It was just this long conversation of discussing abstract concepts and disagreeing, but not really understanding why we're disagreeing. Now, most people after an hour or so would just agree to disagree, but the issue is that it never felt like we were understanding each other's point of view. So we'd keep talking, trying to understand each other and trying to be understood, disagreeing the whole time, just to eventually come full circle and realize we had actually been agreeing the whole time, but had no idea because we were completely misunderstanding each other's points. Now, I looked into our charts again and realized our Mercury signs are square each other. And if you're new to astrology, square just means it's a very challenging aspect. These two signs have very challenging relationship with each other. So me and my partner just have very different ways of thinking, processing, and communicating information. Once I realized that, it was like a light bulb went off and I finally understood why we had those challenges sometimes. And that's what I love about astrology. Differences in thinking and communicating, or in different areas of your relationship, are just that. They're different. One isn't necessarily right or wrong, and no one is to blame. It's not my fault my Mercury is in Taurus, just like it's not my partner Anna's fault that her Mercury is in Aquarius. Couples run into problems when blame is thrown around, or if they read into these differences and then worry that it means there's something wrong with the relationship, when it could really be as simple as just being different, often without realizing that you are or in what ways that you are different, and all you need is to be shown. Once you're shown how you're different, you will have a much deeper understanding of yourself and your partner, and then overcoming any challenges will be so much easier because you know exactly why they're challenging and how to meet your partner halfway, which will do wonders for your relationship. And that's what being taught astrology in a practical way and Relationship Astrology 101 can help you do. Now, I've focused a lot on couples in this video, but this course is also open to singles. This course will help you understand yourself and figure out what you want and need in a relationship, as well as what to look for in a partner. It will also be a great resource for you when you do get into a relationship, because you will have lifetime access to the material, so you'll be able to go over your partner's placements with them. But I just want to clarify for single people that this is not a matchmaking course. This is not predictive astrology where I tell you when you'll meet your soulmate or anything like that. This is practical astrology. So it's about understanding yourself on a deep level and setting up a great foundation for any future relationship you may have. And it's also worth mentioning that this is a course for all types of relationships, whether it's a straight relationship or an LGBT relationship like mine. It's also open to not just monogamous relationships, but also more unconventional relationships like thruples, poly, or open relationships. So if all of this interests you, the doors for my course are now officially open for pre-sale. The course will be about 6 weeks long, and we will go over your Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars placements, as well as aspects, so that we can understand how all of the different signs interact with each other. Since this is the first time this course is being offered, it's still in testing, so if we need more or less than 6 weeks to go over everything, we can adjust. There will also be weekly Zoom classes, about an hour long, where we can go over any questions, you can get advice, and also share any breakthroughs or insights you've gained from what you've learned. And these weekly Zoom classes will be capped at 15 students per class. So if, say, 45 students enroll at once, I'll split you into smaller groups of 15 people each to make sure that everyone has a chance to share their insights and to have their questions asked and answered. The schedule for the Zoom classes is also flexible, so I'm going to try and accommodate as many students as possible with the scheduling. But even if you can't attend certain classes, you can submit your questions before class along with everyone else, and the recording will be available the next day with timestamps for easy access. Also included with the course is lifetime access to the material, including all updates, as well as all Zoom class recordings with timestamps. Because this is a new course and still being tested, it's being offered at 50% off the price. Pre-sale ends August 1st at 11:59 p.m. and the course begins August 2nd. After the pre-sale ends on August 1st, it will not be offered for this price again. In fact, to get this exact package where you get the lifetime access with the weekly Zoom calls with myself will be double the price in the future and require an application to enroll. So quick recap of everything that you're going to get. You're getting 50% off the price, Course is going to be about 6 weeks long, shorter or longer if needed. You're going to be going over the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Mars placements, as well as the aspects. I may also include houses later on. Any updates you will have access to. We're also going to be having weekly Zoom classes about an hour long with a max of 15 students per class so that everyone gets their questions asked and answered and gets to share all of the things that they've been learning and applying to their life. You also get lifetime access to the material, including all updates, as well as Zoom class recordings with timestamps. And if that wasn't sweet enough, the first 10 people to enroll will also receive a $200 credit to any future course with Agape Academy. And all of this is available for a one-time payment of just $9.97. This course is for people who are serious about understanding themselves, their partner, and getting the most out of their relationship. I need to weed out the people who are just curious and who aren't fully committed to learning and applying what they learn to their life and their relationship. This isn't an auto-generated synastry chart you can read online, and it's not a $15 Udemy course you buy, then put on the shelf and forget about. The ones who are serious about this know that what they can gain from this course is worth far more than $9.97. I would not be where I am today without my partner and the amazing relationship we have. To be able to have such a close partnership with someone, intertwining your lives, being best friends, growing together, and supporting each other in the little things and in the big things, supporting each other's dreams and then living it together, which is the most fulfilling thing. But that only happens if you're on the same page. And in order to get there, you need to know yourself. You need intimate self-awareness. You need to know what you want and need in a relationship and be able to communicate that to your partner. And you also need to be able to understand your partner and their needs and wants. And not only will I help you do that in this course, I will also help you understand and work through any of the challenges, because every couple has them, and practical astrology really gets to the root of those differences and challenges without assigning blame. So I need to offer this course at a price where I can give you the best, which includes giving you that personalized attention that you don't get from pre-recorded videos on Udemy for $15, because every couple is different with different needs and different challenges. So I'm excited to help you on this journey to help you get the most out of your relationship, because serious people know that when you have your person who's there for you no matter what, they're there for you when you need them the most. You can depend on them, rely on them, and do the same for them. You support each other in your wins and your losses, and you live your dream life together. People who are serious about their relationship know that achieving that is priceless.